Welcome back to another Dream Wizard Plays. Smash that like button, please. And thank you. Of course, it's raining. Why is it always raining? It's always raining. And we are back. Look at this. This is my bridge. I had to come back here. I had to come back to the bridge. So I'm going to be doing some commentary on top of my own commentary. What's the first thing, the most important part of any construction project? That would be building tunnels. And of course, to build tunnels, you need explosives.
Wait. Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
I love that clip. And then, of course, we expand the tunnel with even more explosives. Because why wouldn't you? Not that one. Yeah. Boom!
And boom goes the dynamite.
And then we head back to the crossroads and start filling our tunnel with some road that extends out into the chasm and connects with the Comfy Cozy Cliffside Cabins that we're going to build here. Of course, I cut most of this down because you don't want to watch me build roads for hours and hours. Very nice. Then we head back to the crossroads, but in my opinion, this was looking a little plain, so I'm like, yeah, let's put up a little shelter here. We'll start with some pillars. And that'll give us the opportunity to pop on a roof because, as you can see, it's always raining. Oh yeah, it stopped raining. Okay. Except when we got a road. My favorite thing to build. It is my favorite thing. And local. So I thought that road extending out into the chasm was just a little bit too high. So I went back, knocked it out, and we're going to put in some stairs to drop the height a bit. Happy little stairs. That's much better. Okay, how do I connect these? Of course, our villagers are going to need a way up, other than the one I just built. So I started knocking in a second set of happy little stairs. And it got dark in there, so torches. Happy little torches. Once the stairs are done, we got to connect them up to the existing bridge path. And then head over and do the same thing on the other side. Well, first we got to do a little more excavation, which means boom goes the dynamite. Let me just connect this path. I like things to be flat. I mean, I could have run the road up and down again, but I like it to be on a nice even keel. And some more torches. In fact, I decided I needed to put a little torch pillar here. No, a pillar. There we go. And on the other side. Happy little torches. Look at that. Very nice. And, of course, we can't forget one of the most important features Safety railing. Safety first. Can't have our villagers plunging to their deaths in the chasm. And we also have this lonely little peak here where we're going to put our overlook. So put another set of happy little stairs leading up to the top. And of course another torch-topped pillar. Now back into the chasm itself to kind of, well, take a look around, but primarily to chisel in a bit of a rough outline for where the Comfy Cozy Cliffside Cabins would be. I like my houses to have symmetry and also to kind of look like creeper faces. About that time I decided we needed another little bridge here. And because I hadn't blown anything up in a while.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Wasn't sure what to build there, so I just kind of left it alone. And went back to put in more safety railing. So at the back of this chasm was a spooky little alcove, but it was just kind of plain. Really wasn't anything in there. I was kind of disappointed, actually. So, you know what this means. More dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And because I love explosions, waterfalls, definitely. Because I love waterfalls, I decided to let this
and
river
boom goes the dynamite
on down into the chasm. But there just wasn't enough water down there. It wasn't filling up as much as I hoped it would. And while it was down there filling it in, I found another neat little cave. We'll come back to that. Or not. And now that we're done filling the floor of our chasm with a little lagoon, we're going to head back up, get a bird's eye view of our handiwork. Oh yeah. Looking good. Oh, and a beautiful little moonrise in the distance. And there I am in the bottom corner of the screen, appreciating my work and waving goodbye as I logged off for the night. I came back the next day, or night, and decided it was time to fill in the alcove with some kind of point of interest. Of course, this called for more explosives. Well, it's hard to tell. Oh, boom goes the dynamite. So I was going to add more waterfalls in there and then light it with torches, but I thought, why not kill two birds with one bucket of lava? And we got some lava. Lava. And because a little lava is good, why not go a little more? Nice. There we go. Then we head back up to scout out our next construction project. Which is, surprise, more roads. Oh no! Oops. I can't tell you why I thought it was so funny. Maybe I was just tired, but it really did crack me up. Okay. Nothing an empty bucket can't fix, though. And then back on the road again. Okay. Now it's time to put up our Mountaintop Farm. I had a little bit of trouble with the hotbars here. Couldn't remember where I had it saved or even how to pull it up because I've not played Minecraft in a long time. Well, the first thing, we'll lay down a little spring-fed trench. It'll run through the middle of our field of crops. And we till the soil with our diamond hoe. And then we lay in our crops. Some melon seeds. Some wheat seeds. And for some reason I thought I could plant cocoa beans. I can't put cocoa beans? Nope. Alright. That's more wheat. What do I you should be able to plant cocoa beans, but you can't. And of course a little more safety railing. Then we'll put a plank over the ditch. A plank over the ditch. Oh, come on. A plank over the ditch. Oh, there you go. And then we'll start on a tool shed or farmer's cottage. Good enough. Yeah, I never really decided what this building was supposed to be exactly, but I knew that a building needed to be there. So we'll probably just leave it empty and okay. Let the chasm dwellers decide what to do with it. Laid in the floor. Put up some tree texture pillars for a bit of style. Spacing is very important. Must be symmetrical. We go back and fill it in with some birch stair walls. Yeah, coming together quite nicely. And as the sun sinks slowly into the western horizon, we finish up the walls and then get around to pop it on a roof. I like doing it with slabs. It allows to do this kind of front to back peak roof type of thing with eaves. Very nice. Very aesthetically pleasing. And of course I used a darker wood, give it a little more variety. Can't have the roof and the walls all the same color. It's just boring. And of course, happy little torches. And let's put some more around back. Can't forget the torches. And then we just pop in the windows. And we got ourselves a comfy, cozy little shed or farmhouse or whatever this is going to be. Oh, and a door. No. Other side. There we go. Very nice. So, I briefly considered doing a bit more controlled demolition, but I thought it would just make more mess than it was worth it. Just to clear a path for another road. So, went ahead to do it manually. And voila! Another road in progress with some more happy little stairs. Beautiful. It was about then I realized the entire top of the chasm was a death trap, and I needed to get up that safety railing. Seriously, safety first. And because it was so dark out, I realized I was going to need some light. But instead of torches, this time I went for these very soft, glowy sea lanterns. They're not just for underwater, folks. And of course, it was raining again. It's always raining. And then it was time to add more safety railing. This time to the main road and the set of overlook stairs. Gotta keep our villagers safe. Not just because of lawsuits, because I don't want them to die. There we go. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to build there, but I knew I wanted it to be some kind of tower. So I just kind of started knocking out a flat spot and started building, trusting that I would become inspired along the way. Started by laying out a grid. Got to keep everything very symmetrical. And I cut out a bunch where I knocked up the walls, used some cobblestone stairs for texture around the windows. Oh, we got ourselves a fine start. And I knew I wanted a second floor on there, so I went ahead and started building some stairs. Sometimes placing the stairs is the most important part. Lets you know how to connect it up. Of course, in buildings this small, I like doing wraparound stairs. That's about as far as I got before I realized I needed to figure out where the floor was going to be. I started doing a surround, but I decided I didn't like how it looked. So I took it out, added another layer of bricks, and put the surround up there. There we go. Much better. And a few more pillars for the corners. Oh, I'm gonna get some snow. And when it's not raining, it's snowing. Of course, nightfall reminded me we need some torches up in here. Just a bit more cobblestone to frame in the second story windows. And it was about time to put in the floor. And a door. And finally the windows all the way around. Last but not least, throw up a roof. And this time I went for a kind of pyramid-shaped single peak where it all comes together instead of trying to do like a A-frame looking peak. I like to change it up once in a while. Ayo! Very nice. Oh. And for some reason I tried to put a torch on top and it didn't work. I think the block height was wrong. That's okay. Let me finish up the safety railing here. And let's go down and see what it looks like from the villager's eye view. Okay, we can see our crossroads. And we get a nice little overlook on the chasm in the distance at our farm. And the handiwork of the roof. Very proud of that. All right, and off to make another kind of flyover of the big picture here. Get a look at our work in progress. Gotta say, at this point, I'm very happy to do a little ground level flyby. Very happy with the quality of the work, too. Looking good. Such a plain and barren, lifeless gully, and now it looks just about move-in ready. Oh, and that hole in the wall there, I never figured out what to do with it, so I just left it alone. And the next day I came back and, well, you guessed it, decided it was time to build another road. We're going to fast forward through most of this. Except for this part right here where I got a visitor. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Ah. Come here. Come here. I'm going to put you down. Oh my goodness. Ah. Go run around. Go. Go run around. That little fella's name is Peanut Butter. He's a lover. He's sitting in my lap right now, as a matter of fact. Oh. And roundabout there, I found I was going to get the opportunity to build another bridge. Not very far off the ground, but I just like bridges and roads and building things and endless buckets of digital Legos, even if they're roads to nowhere. Took a break and came back. It was nighttime, and this bridge looked like it needed some supports. Just didn't look right to have such a wide span and nothing holding it up. And of course, more torches. And most importantly, safety railing. Safety first. Then I went over to the other side and knocked up some torch pillars to give the entrance to the bridge a little bit of texture and light the area. And finish the safety railing. Whoa, deja vu. On the way back, I found this little cave, so I connected it up with a road, lit it with some torches, and I found another road I'd abandoned very nearby, so I made a mental note to connect those up at some point in the future. Didn't do that in this video. And then another flyover to admire my handiwork. You may notice I do that quite frequently. Of course, it's not just admiration. Very often, I'm getting that bird's eye view so I can find where I need to put more safety railing or other important features. Roundabout now is time to populate the village. Throw in some mountain men to make a home of it. Put some at the farm. Of course, bring a few over here to our overlook. But most importantly, down in the chasm. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be a chasm community. And of course, this is the point I realized I hadn't finished building the Comfy Cozy Cliffside Cabins. And in fact, these villagers were so eager to move in, they didn't even wait for me to finish building. And then it was just about time for one more flyover to admire our work, starting with the lava alcove point of interest. Yeah. Overall, I was really happy with this. Very simple, nothing complicated. Just gives it a feel of like being lived in. You know, you can imagine these people came here and built this, and now they're living here, and they're loving it. They're loving life, living large, living simple, but living large at the same time. Farm, get their comfy, cozy cliffside cabins. Lots of interesting levels and layers and textures. Lots of safety railing, very important. Safety first. And we head on up for a final view from our overlook. And imagine these folks come up here to just enjoy the view, you know? There they are, already inside. We've got a look at our Chasm Community. That town in the distance nearby there. You can imagine they trade with them. There's our crossroads, and well, that's about it. One more bird's eye view just to kind of take it all in. I'm going to connect that road to something. Can't have a bridge to nowhere. Road to nowhere is one thing, but a bridge to nowhere, that's just pointless. And there you have it. That is our comfy, cozy, cliffside chasm community. And I had fun building it, and I hope you had fun watching it. And I appreciate you hanging out with me. The music listed here has been played in order, as you see it listed throughout the video. I got it from the Creative Commons. I think it's called CC Mixer. Anyway, we get Blue Millennium, JLB Rock or JL Brock 44, Sea Soul, Admiral Bob 77, F Fact, and Jeff Speed 68. Hey, without these guys, I don't think this video would have been as interesting. I think the music really added something. I hope you guys agree. Anyway, I'd encourage you to go find their stuff, check them out. They're not just available on Creative Commons, they have their own websites too. Now, that's about it. Hey, one more time, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I'd love to do this for a day job, but people got to watch the videos. People got to know I'm out there. Comment down below if you like what I did, if you want me to come back to this or do a different project. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching.